Hello, my friends, and welcome to our 28 days of devotion. I am really looking forward to these next 28 days. I'm actually going to be doing this alongside you, so if you haven't already followed me on Instagram, head over there, give me a follow. We're going to be doing this together. I'm going to be posting every day as well as sharing the additional little daily things that we have in this 28 challenge over there. Now, why 28 days? We're doing 4 weeks. It makes it super easy, super simple. And because we're doing this in devotion, I want to talk a little bit about why this isn't a 28-day challenge and why I've used the word devotion instead. Now, I feel when we talk about challenge, it's all about the external, and there's a lot of pushing energy connected with that word. And the vibration of that word, while it's incredible, and sometimes we need a challenge, right? Like we need something to push us in life. We need something to extend us past our edges. But the intention of this isn't about the push. It's about, how do I bring myself back to me? How do I love into myself more? How do I fill up my own cup and nourish myself on a deeper level through the practices that we're going to be doing? So instead of being about this external thing, this is really about you and you. This is about you and your heart, you and your soul, you and your journey. And maybe you can relate to having things in your life that you've wanted to do for so long. Maybe there's like a morning practice you wanted to incorporate into your mornings, and you've been thinking about it and talking about it for maybe even years, but you've never implemented it. And so the idea of these 28 days is to show you that it can be a really simple thing to begin to incorporate something new in your life. And it doesn't have to take an enormous amount of time or an enormous amount of energy. But when you start to show yourself and educate your body that it can be done, and educate your mind that you are devoted to yourself and your growth, it starts to open doorways for more of that new stuff that you're looking for, more of those good feelings, more of those, positive habits, those habits that make you feel really good, or you know that you would feel good if you were going to be doing them. So that's a little bit about our 28-day challenge. So throughout these 28 days, we are going to be doing two things only every single day, with a little additional bonus. We are going to be doing sun salutations, and we are going to be doing breath of fire. That is it. There is nothing more to learn. There is nothing more complicated. It's really a simple way to be devotional to yourself. And I'm going to explain in a moment about the benefits of each of these practices and how they can support you in building a stronger body, in detoxifying your body, in working on your core as well, which I know maybe you feel some resistance to that and you're thinking, I'm not here for an abs workout, but that is a natural side effect or a natural result of this kind of practice that we're going to be doing. You're going to feel, and my intention is for you to feel also more connected with yourself, more connected with your body, more loving towards your body. We are here in the Northern Hemisphere, or at least I'm here in the Northern Hemisphere. Summer is coming. And for a lot of us, we don't feel comfortable to be out in the world in summer with skin showing, with, a bikini or anything like that. And so my invitation is that we start to build that loving relationship with our body so that we can feel great about going outside. We can feel great in whatever we wear. And understanding that a bikini body is literally just a body in a bikini, and boom, there you go. You've got a bikini body, right? It's not about the way that the form is. It's about how you connect with the form that you have. So over our 4 weeks, we have week 1, everything is the same. Week 2, we're building on week 1. Week 3, building on week 2. Week 4, building on week 3. Week 1, we are going to start off with 3 sun salutations, and we have 4 30-second rounds of breath of fire. That is it. Super simple, super easy, less than 15 minutes a day. A beautiful way to start your morning. The next week, we're going to build on that. We're building up to 6 sun salutations, and 4 45-second rounds of Breath of Fire. So we're going to be looking at around 17 minutes in the second week. See, it's a very small increment, which makes your body feel good about it. It makes your mind feel like you're capable and you can do this. And it's just this beautiful, gentle inclination, right? In week 3, we are going to be doing 9 sun salutations and 4 1-minute rounds of Breath of Fire. So this is going to take us around 20 minutes. And then the final week, this is like the big finale, which isn't so big, it's very soft, it's still very beautiful, is 12 sun salutations, and we're going to do 2 rounds of 2 minutes each of Breath of Fire. Now, as I say all of this, just notice how that kind of lands in your body, how you're feeling about it. If I got to week 4 and you thought, oh goodness, that's a lot, that's okay. We're gonna be building. You're gonna get stronger each week. You're gonna be stronger every day. And it's not necessary that you have to do all of it. You know, we're not pushing ourselves past our boundaries. Take yourself to your edge. Take yourself to your comfort zone and do your best. That's all that I ask. That's all that you should ever ask of yourself. So let's talk a little bit more about the sun salutations and the Breath of Fire. I'm going to give you a separate video for each of them to go through how we're really going to be doing it, to go through all the details of that. So make sure you watch those before you jump into each week's video. But there are some great benefits to both of these practices. Things like increased focus, boost of energy, immune system boost. We are starting to pump the heart, move the blood around the body, open up the system, move stagnant energy, increase lung capacity. We are clearing out all of those energy channels that we have within us, clearing the stale air out of the lungs. We are starting to connect with our bodies more, connect with our breath and movement at the same time. We are starting our day in an incredibly powerful way. We are starting our day with intention, we are starting our day with movement, we are starting our day with breath. And this happens before you reach for the coffee, which I'm not here to shame the coffee, I love my coffee, but we are starting our day with a beautiful connection with ourselves and with the divine. And then to add in, to make it a little bit more fun and give you a kind of different practice that you can incorporate into your day, I'm going to be offering each day a different, let's call it like a self-love date, a connection moment with yourself, something that is going to, again, put a little bit of difference into your day. When we are wanting to change habits, when we want life to be different, when we're looking for transformation, a different frequency, whatever it is, the best way to start is by doing something little. Quantum leaps are a result of small action steps that we take over time. And so through starting small, the mind and the body feel okay with this little change, right? It's like, oh, that's something a little different, but it's small. I can get on board with that. And this is how we start to change our brain. This is the neuroplasticity. You know, instead of going the same route to work every day, maybe you take a different route. And that is an act of loving yourself, because you are starting to shift your perception. You are starting to come out of that autopilot mode, come out of that subconscious way of moving and living. And it's the subconscious where all of those patterns that are really keeping us in the same paradigm live. And so starting small with these habits is going to be a beautiful way to begin to open yourself up to new possibilities. I'm really excited to get started with you. I am so curious about how we're all going to find this. As I said, let's connect on Instagram or leave your comments here. I would love to hear from you and how you're going, or if you have any questions about anything as you move through. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited. Let's do this.